Hello everybody and welcome back to Benjamin Magnus Plays Hearts of Iron 3. Now last episode we did an amazing job ripping a huge beachhead. It's not even a beachhead. We're hundreds of miles from the beaches at this point. We have this huge swath of America and Canada to work with right now. And what's awesome about it is that we have multiple level 40 air bases, so we can base huge numbers of planes. I actually have a ton of bombers and all my rocket interceptors coming into these new air bases, and along with multiple level 10 ports. Right here we have a level 10 port, and actually this one event spawned in, and these two we took basically undamaged, and then there's another level 10 up here. Just a really good start of this invasion here. Now we have so many American units trapped down here that we're actually giving ourselves a little bit of trouble. There's tons of American units. What I really need to do is link these two flanks up, and that'll happen pretty soon. I do have supplies flying in there down pretty soon. Let's see, attacked by motorized troops. All right, that's okay. They're trying really hard to take Philadelphia back, but it's not gonna fly right now. Let's see, our transports are actually heading back at the moment, and let's see. Yep, all these troops are going to. There's not a port yet. They all need to be right here in Bordeaux. So there's a lot of troops in here that are going to head over into that huge pocket because we can support them. And these right here are the fortress busters that are pretty much unused. They proved unnecessary for the most part. Situations where they could have been used, it was quicker to just overrun the cities with the units at hand rather than let them dig in, is what ended up happening there. Overrun them quickly and don't let the troops dig in, or wait and see what happens, basically. And if we could keep these assaults going, we're going to be in a good spot, because if we don't let them recoup their losses, Strader's Raiders, yeah, these guys are heavily damaged units, so we don't let them recoup their losses, we'll be in a good spot. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the new units right into Philadelphia here. A lot of bombers. We have a ton of fighters here that got ripped to shreds for the most part. But it was basically the Canadians. Now we got these guys flying around left and right. But these guys took the brunt of the assaults and left these guys free airspace to work with, basically. And then you're going to head right up here. And you're heading there. St. Gabriel. Looks like we're almost done. Alright, so they're convoy raiding over here, it looks like. Oh, they're really convoy raiding over here. So what we're going to do is patrol and patrol. See if we can catch these guys. And that'll do it for now. Really try to figure out what's going on there. They're sinking a lot of our supplies. We still have plenty of ships left, hundreds of extra ships. Air combat over Norfolk. Not a big deal. And we're dumping in supplies here. What I really need is to be able to take these couple of provinces. Battle of Utica. Battle of Philadelphia again. There we go. If we can take one of these provinces, well, this one is most important. We actually had that and lost it. But it looks like we're in a good position, because these units are pretty fresh. They have Fundi. These units are fresh, so as soon as we're done here, we can turn around and hit them. There's so much going on. The casualties are damn near impossible to accurately track. And we're almost done with this battle here. This one's almost complete. Unless they bring in some more units, which would suck. Alright, let's see what do we got here. What are we working with? Ah, good. They have some. Nope, most of the guys here are worn out. So we'll just let this keep going. And you'll get involved. And then what we'll do is we'll grab some fresh divisions here. And what we'll do is we'll issue a support attack command right there. That'll really open up a nice big flank, a lot of combat frontage to work with. And that should help a lot. Air combat over Charlottesville. Rocket interceptors really doing their job. Multiple combats going on here now. Gotta get these tanks up into the right position. Let's see here. Move on up. Yep, very good. Don't need these, so no need. We have plenty of shipping as it is. There's no point in taking the IC cost. Alrighty. Now, who do we got left over? Just those guys, and they're almost there. Probably move almost... Well, we could actually move exactly this whole thing. I was going to say almost, but... These guys are going to arrive when? You can leave them behind. It's fine. Send these guys in. Straight into Philadelphia. Transport. Or, you know, rebase. That'll do the trick. Gotta figure out who's convoy raiding over here and stop them. Sinking our supplies. Got multiple fleets here. I'm hoping they'll find them and stop them. Another battle for Philadelphia. We're gonna let these rocket interceptors get their what's it called up? Their organization up, and then we'll send them in. We've worked our way through a couple American divisions here. Nice. And I have heard, and it's up on their website, that as of the day of this recording, Hearts of Iron 4 comes out in 11 days, which is fucking amazing. I cannot wait for some Hearts of Iron 4. And yes, I will be playing Hearts of Iron 4 the second I can get my hands on it. I mean, they're trying pretty hard here. It's not going to do much, though. I think we got this this situation pretty well handled. 5th Corps. Up, 2,500 men to 21,000. That will link these fronts up and allow me to get more supplies through. And this province fell as well. How are we not finding these guys? I've got some of my best fleets there. Unless it's just... It could just be that they're, like, submarines and I'm having trouble finding them. That's feasible. I mean, there's not much in way of defense here. I mean, they don't have a lot of units. And we got more coming in. Actually, let's I changed my mind. Both of you guys up this way. Because they're sinking oodles and oodles and oodles of ships now. Which is not exactly... Maybe one oodle, but not oodles and oodles. Is what I'm comfortable with. Alright, let's help out Philadelphia here. Battle of Reading. Oh, yeah. These are quite possibly the best tanks in the army right now. King Tigers. Which, if I remember correctly... Let's pull that back up here. This does not mean King Tiger in German. It's the German word for Bengal Tiger, I think. It's just the Germans named all their tanks after cats, and the Americans saw that. Ooh, Hetzers. They're so cute. Saw that and thought it was King Tiger. If memory serves. I could be 100% wrong. Who knows? Now, I believe I have more... Well, I have one fleet on one side, one fleet on the other side. This one's unnecessary now. So let's redeploy the Bismarck and the Tirpitz over to Boston and help out up here. Good. These guys have almost taken Guatemala. Woo! Another huge battle here. 90,000 dead troops. Mostly Mexicans and Americans under Mexican command. Boy, do the Americans love mechanized troops. You notice that? Now, all these guys should be flooding on back. They are. Actually, could we strategically redeploy? There we go. Bring them up quicker. And where is my fleet? Passing the Azores. We're continuously convoy raiding. This is just working out splendidly. Like, far, far better than I expected. I was hoping for, like, a toehold when winter set in. This is a little bit more than a toehold. I mean, the American Air Force isn't even making an appearance anymore. The Canadian Air Force made a hell of an appearance, but the American Air Force is pretty much gone. Like, these guys are all resting. These guys are on reserve, but they're gone. Let's take them off reserve. These guys are all out and about. And what we can do here is split these up into groups of 6, is what tends to work well. And then grab another 6. And then what I've been doing is I'll tell these guys to air intercept on max range. Air intercept on max range. And then the big one, the larger one, what I'll do is I'll put them on reserve to sit there and recoup any losses. There we go. And the Canadian Air Force put up a hell of a fight, an absolute hell of a fight, but it's no more. Looks like Montreal is going to go down without a fight, which is a Canadian VP, and we're going to chase down this division so it's not sitting around behind me. And why don't we leave you... Airborne Assault Tactics. Annex Guatemala. Now, let's see, you're going to go here. And Army. Corps can move up. Base some of these corps in New Jersey here. Alright, there we go. That works out well. So we fought through Central America, and we have all these American troops stuck in Mexico, basically. And it's going to take a while because of the slow movement speeds. What we're going to do is I'm hoping to pull the Marines out and launch another amphibious invasion in, like, Veracruz here and cut off the Americans that are in Mexico here and wipe them out. I feel like I'm not paying too much attention to this anymore. Rocket interceptors did go out. I mean, it just says Rocket Interceptor 5. There's not even a picture anymore. That's a little sad. Ooh, wow, I've been recording for 12 minutes already. I was planning on saving it like 8 or 10 just because the game does like to crash, so I'm trying to save more often than I used to. There's still convoy raiding up a storm, and I can't fucking find them. I mean, I'm surprised the carriers can't find them. You know what we need? Let's bring our flying boats over. St. John's. And I have... Oh, I left some rocket interceptors behind. And some jet fighters. V2s. Where in the name of God did those go? There, that's who I'm... Oh, naval bombers. They're all down here. That's who I was looking for. Level 6. Level 6. Level 8. This one. Rebase. Naval bomber 9. I bet these things are fast. 700 kilometers an hour for a naval bomber. And then they'll repair up. Who do we found something. I don't know what it was. So, yeah, it's subs. That's why we're having trouble. It's subs. That's why we're having trouble now. Is this the Bismarck and the Tirpitz? It is. Nope. Is this the Bismarck and the Tirpitz? It is. Well, why don't I change my mind? Why don't we rebase you here in New York City? Like so. And then have you patrolling out here. See if we can find it. There might be more Canadian surface ships. How's the infrastructure? The infrastructure is amazing. I found in BlackICE, the AI tends to build a lot of infrastructure. Makes it easier for us. They're going to wear themselves out super fast like that. Montreal fell without a fight. Canadians abandoned it. High-level airbase there. You know what? I know exactly what I'm going to put there, too. KG-40. Wait, is that who I wanted? No. This is who I wanted. Rocket interceptors are going to get rebased to Montreal. Not that the, like, frankly, the American Air Force got wrecked in its bases, it looks like. Because they're just gone. They're not putting forth any effort to come up and attack me anymore. Upstate New York has been overrun. Ah, here we go. Bismarck and the Tirpitz came across the Puerto Rican fleet that was out here. Prince Eugen. I don't know why, I just like that name, the Prince Eugen. Sank a Puerto Rican heavy cruiser and destroyer there. Just want to take a look at this. It's been a lot of cruisers and destroyers for the Bismarck and the Tirpitz. A lot. How about the Prince Eugen? One Brazilian destroyer, and that's it. Looks like a lot of the ships were license built from American designs, which is perfectly feasible. Now, St. John's has flying boats up here. What we're going to do is we are going to say naval strike in... Why is it not going over here? That's a huge section. Tell them to check this area for submarines. I know the flying boats are really good at finding submarines. They have a high detection, I think. Won the Battle of Ithaca. Flying boats are only slightly slower than the naval bombers. And here comes reinforcements. Straight into Philadelphia. Boom. And we're actually going to leave these guys in Philadelphia and let them repair up. I think I'm building more, too. Well, for starters, what we're going to do is attach... Oh, wow, this is the... Admiral, the naval commander. That's what that was. Actually, what we can do is attach this to the 3rd Army Group here just to get the command structure set up appropriate-like. And then we can attach these guys to that guy. Detach and then reattach to... this right there. Right there is what we want. Never bother... I almost never bothered to attach... Did I already do these guys? Naval units to command structures or air units to command structures just because it's freaking hassle. And I know it's worth it, but Jesus Christ, is it a pain in the butt constantly micromanaging. Alright, now who do we got here to work with? Tons of units. Let's grab, like, somebody who's not doing anything and just run over here. Have you run there and back. Border Gore! Fix some of the Border Gore. Alright, you're gonna go here. Sweep down that way. Good. Actually, you can head this way. You can head that way. It honestly is like, it's too easy. It was harder when I was playing vanilla than it is right now. And maybe it's because my units are so advanced right now. Those light divisions are actually really good. Mountain infantry. Let's grab... Who are you? Panzer Grenadier Division. Just grab some of these tanks. Got motorized infantry in here as well. What we can do is start working on other pushes into other areas. surround Washington and try to destroy it. Oh, and there's I grabbed an SS Panzer Division too, apparently. Pretty cool, if you ask me. Another horrendous battle right up here. And the supply situation should be getting better here. The infrastructure is basically wrecked, it looks like. No, the infrastructure's fine. Alright, there we go. We just need to move the supplies through. It's just gonna take time for it to balance out. These Marines have seen some pretty horrendous losses. They're always on the front, so that's why their losses are always really high. But that's perfectly fine, honestly. American navies. I think the Japanese wrecked the Americans pretty hard naval-wise. Japanese aren't really doing anything. Oh, they took most of New Zealand. That's pretty cool. Alrighty. Let's keep this going. I mean, we got so many units up here. And what's awesome is that there's no supply problems. We're gonna put them on reserve. All my puppies dreaming. I can hear her, like, whimpering in her sleep. Pretty cute, honestly. It's pretty adorable. Those fighters actually go up? No, those are just regular interceptors, which are just really advanced piston engine fighters. Nothing to write home about, really. Let's see. You're not doing anything, so move on up there. A couple of these Panzer divisions definitely got left behind, so we can just try to catch them up here. Pulaski, New York. Actually, this right here is where I am from originally. So I'm about to overrun my hometown. And you're going to go right down through there. Battle of Syracuse. Actually, I have a lot of friends from Syracuse. You can turn around and attack Auburn. Oh, this is just wonderful. And we accidentally... I just grabbed everybody, so... I grabbed, like, garrison units and stuff like that. I didn't even think to weed them out. So how are we doing over here? Looks like we cleared... It was mostly just a couple Canadian subs, it looked like. Yeah, the world's navies are pretty wrecked, I think. They're not doing much anymore. We've got the Marines heading up into there. Fantastic. What we really need to do is take this province right here. I think that would do the trick. But the thing about that is we're going to have to do it without these guys, because they don't have the supply to do it for a little while still. Supplies are going to take some time to move into that area. Oh, and they're logistical bombing, too. Where's our best airport? 4, 4, 1, 7, 7. So we can bring down some fighters. Let's see here. I believe I have some jet fighters. Yep, I have some jet fighters. And that was... Nope, not there. That's a 4. That's a 4. Was it down here? It's a 7. Rebase. And these guys we can move up to here, I guess. Once we get these what's it called down here, then we'll hopefully send some interceptors up to help out. There they are. And air intercept. They got a huge range, thankfully. I mean, I can't have a lot of units down here just because the air bases aren't built for it. Yeah, and they're immediately going to go out and hit who's ever over there. American... Oh, can you imagine that? These are, you know, like, Messerschmitt 262s intercepting unescorted B-17s, most likely. Gonna be a wrecking. Gonna get wrecked. Yeah, supplies are getting through now. That's good. It's gonna help out. That's these guys. These guys. Yeah. It looks like they've got a couple waves of bombers that have been going in. Now, it's about 25 minutes in, and I'm paranoid. My nose itches. So let's give it a save. My nose itching had nothing to do with the fact of me being paranoid or me saving it. It just happened to coincide. Now, is there anything... No, there's nothing up here. It says frozen Canadian wasteland. So we don't need to go too much further up. Let's see here. Throw that guy in there. This is just wiping them up. There's very little actual resistance. And I'm not using very advanced tactics here. I'm just pushing them back because, frankly, I don't need to use advanced tactics. I'm just technically superior right now. They don't have anything to really fight me with. Now, maybe we'll probably wait to because it's, well, let's push a little further ahead. Which SS division is this? Oh, SS Panzer F2s. And Jagdtigers. Oh, that's not a picture of a Jagdtiger. Really couldn't get a picture of a Jagdtiger? Alright, if you insist. What do we lose down here? Wait, these guys retreated? Oh, shit. I didn't realize they got hammered. Alright, well, that's unfortunate. So let's... Who's in the best fighting shape here? I didn't realize the American tanks had overrun my Marines there. But we'll take them back. Say American. They're American built under an American lead, and there's probably Americans in them, but they're Mexican technically. Oh, we'll hit them from every flank, overwhelm them, knock them out. I didn't realize that even happened. Pretty cool. I think we probably did stop the bombings. Or at least we're causing them extremely heavy damage. Yep, that looks like it's just about over. Very high popularity. Yep, we won. Won the Battle of Syracuse. 10,000 losses on their side. Not right now. Scrap metal drive, not right now. Nope, we don't need all that stuff. Don't need it anymore. I wonder where the American Air Force is. I wonder if it's all... No, it can't. I expected hundreds of fighters. Hundreds. I thought I sent like 50 over. I expected more than that. Anybody get left behind? Not really. Alright. Let's get this going here. Oh, nope, not that way. Well, you can go that way. Let's move some of these units out a little bit. Spread them out a little, just a little bit. Not too much. I think... Time to dig in. I think that my strategy worked out well of pulling the American units far to the south so that there wasn't many left in the north. I think that worked out really well. Now I'm getting attacked here. More American divisions, and I'm getting attacked here as well. That's okay. Looks like they're wearing themselves out pretty well. We do have reinforcements moving in here this time. I mean, the Americans have all their tanks and mechanized troops down here, which is causing these guys tons of trouble, but it's leaving the north undefended. Ooh, and we have these guys I strategically redeployed coming in here. You guys just hang out for a little while. Hang on to this. It's planes. That's the problem. It's planes, and the Americans are attacking with tanks. That's the problem there. Out of supplies up here, which is unfortunate. We really need to hold this province right here so the supplies can flow through. Alright, so we are going to end this episode right here. We continued the expansion of our... Well, it's not even... I don't even know what to call this. We'll just call it our invasion because, frankly, it's multiple it's multiple states. It's basically almost all of New England right now. It is all of New England right now. Swaths of Canada, we took a couple Canadian... Well, yeah, a couple Canadian VPs. Ottawa and Montreal. That leaves Toronto and Winnipeg. And Vancouver. I actually do think I'll do all of them to take out Canada. Buffalo? Really? Buffalo? Well, there were aircraft manufacturing plants in Buffalo. I was like, why is Buffalo's VP, but Rochester isn't? Buffalo did have aircraft manufacturing plants. Brewster had plants there. Okay, well, I'm going to leave this episode here. If you have enjoyed it, just drop me a like, leave me those comments right down below. And if you're interested in more Benjamin Magnus plays Hearts of Iron 3, just subscribe to this channel, and I will see you next time.